You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I got to tell you, this Liam Coen situation is really freaking crazy. Of course, yesterday I did a video where I said he told the Jacksonville Jaguars to go bleep yourself because, well, he didn't want to work with Trent Baalke. Now, I said, being a Niners fan, Niners fans know all about Trent Baalke, and we were the least surprised fan base to see that he blew it for a team, because he blew it for the Niners when Jed York chose to keep Trent Baalke, and we lost Jim Harbaugh because of it. Maybe arguably the worst move in the history of anything involving the 49ers. And for some reason, I said, well, does Trent Baalke have nude photographs of Shad Khan? Because why the hell won't he boot him out the door? And Liam Coen chose to go back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a timeline, the breakdown in what's becoming one of the craziest coaching stories we've ever seen as far as somebody getting hired. Liam Coen got a new contract with Tampa Bay, made him the highest paid coordinator, or one of the highest paid coordinators in the league. And about, a few hours later, Shad Khan steps in and decides to actually fire Trent Baalke. Now, one of the craziest parts about this is, look, the Jaguars wanted Ben Johnson, but he didn't want to go to Jacksonville with Baalke still in the picture. I mean, I don't know what Khan was doing exactly down there. Now, look, Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans are livid with Liam Coen, and I think Liam Coen decided to just flat play ball. He played hardball here with the Jaguars, and unfortunately, the Buccaneers turned out to be a byproduct of this, and I think the guy is one hell of an offensive coach. I do. I said if I was the Raiders, this would have been the guy I would have went full court press on. You got John Spytek, general manager now with the Raiders. Why in the hell wouldn't they have just steamrolled for Liam Coen? They didn't do it. And, of course, Baker Mayfield tore it up with a career year last year under this guy. All right, Jaguars pivot to Liam Coen, but same rule applies. He didn't want Baalke in the picture. Buccaneers offered to make Coen the highest paid OC, but he can't take another interview with the Jags. Only took one up to this point. All right, Jags interview Robert Saleh, who all of a sudden looked like the favorite for the job. Jags realized their mistake and fire Trent Baalke. I mean, my God. Okay, about time. What was it Bob Uecker said during Major League? About time. It's 8-0. Yeah. Jaguars realized their mistake, fired Trent Baalke, pivoting back to Liam Coen, offering him Ben Johnson kind of money. All right. Buccaneers, Todd Bowles get in contact with Liam Coen at 5 p.m., who says he's at the doctor's office with a sick child, but briefly mentions wanting to circle back to Jacksonville. What? All right, so he's on a plane headed to Jacksonville or going to Jacksonville. And then when Todd Bowles reached out to him, he said he's at the doctor's office. Oh, my God. Coen is now widely expected to get the head coaching job. So this is 7:24 a.m. this morning. All right, I'm shooting this at 7:45. This is Ian Rappaport.
That search for a new head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars has, in fact, ended. Sources tell the insiders Liam Coen is expected to be the new coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. So that's the news. But that is not close to the entire story here. Let me go back about 2 days for Liam Coen. Of course, we know by now he agreed to a deal with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to remain in Tampa, pull himself out of the coaching race for the Jacksonville Jaguars, stay to become one of the highest paid offensive coordinators in football. The deal was basically done. Not basically, it was done. The Tampa Bay Bucs just wanted to get to Liam Coen, really talk to him about some staffing, make sure he came in and signed it, then kind of move along. They could not reach him. They could not find him. They could not get him on the phone. An awkward 24 hours went by, and at that time it became clear like something is going on. The Jaguars, meanwhile, their situation changed dramatically. Trent Baalke, the general manager, without a great reputation in the NFL, despite stocking a really, really good team talent-wise in Jacksonville, he was fired. Liam Coen, I would say at that point, was like, you know what, maybe I still sort of have interest in Jacksonville. We'll see. Yesterday afternoon, owner Shad Khan reached out, continued conversation, sent the plane, which is a great move if you're an owner. Always send the plane. Sent the plane to Liam Coen. Yesterday afternoon, flew to Jacksonville, got in their building, made his pitch and received the pitch for him to be the next coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Then last night at about 1:10 a.m., not about, exactly 1:10 a.m., the deal was done. Liam Coen informed Tampa that he was out, expected to be the new coach of the Jaguars, Peter, announced this morning.
Okay, so question is, will he change his mind now? Oh, God. What a mess. Now, in case you're wondering, I think Jacksonville, I think this is a hell of a pick. Now, Bucs fans are pissed. Look, I don't blame you. I mean, I would be pissed too if this was how this was handled. But regardless, I think Jacksonville got a good coach. I don't think this is going to be Josh McDaniels. I don't, all right? I just have a feeling this guy's going to be good at this job. Now, what's funny is everybody's trying to say, well, are you surprised? Look at the guy's resume where he went, he's got different coaching stops. The problem with that thought process is it looks like exactly the same resume of every other offensive and defensive guy in the league that's not a head coach. It's basically changing teams about every other year or every 2 years. I mean, it's just the way it is. So I'm sure the Buccaneers are going to be looking for some kind of offensive guy. I would say Nick Caley from the LA Rams would be that guy, but I don't know if they're going to get him because he's emerged as Aaron Glenn's OC pick, top target right now for the New York Jets. All right, same kind of resume though. I mean, everybody's really nailing Liam Coen, but look at this resume. It's the same kind of thing, It's a lot of movement in there for that guy. So Nick Caley would be the guy I would think would be a top target. I just don't know that they're going to get him the way this is going to time out. The other guy, but I don't know. I'm sure they may talk to Baker Mayfield about it. The other guy that pops into my head is Alex Van Pelt, the guy that was the offensive coordinator for the Patriots, but more specifically was the offensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns when Baker Mayfield was there, okay? And we all know Kevin Stefanski's the one that calls the plays, but he called plays this year for New England. And look, during the COVID year, Kevin Stefanski missed the playoff game for the Browns. Alex Van Pelt stepped in and coached that game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they blew the doors off of the Steelers in that playoff game. I think they dropped a 40-burger on them, if I remember correctly. And Drake May loved Alex Van Pelt. And I think he would have liked to have kept, but look, if you can upgrade to Josh McDaniels, you're going to do it. What a wild situation. And again, Bucs fans, I get why you're mad. I do. But Liam Coen also played the game, and he played hardball with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He wanted that job. He wanted Trent Baalke fired. He wanted him out. Nobody wanted to work with Trent Baalke, and I don't know what Coen was doing for so long. Yeah, I mean, if he wanted Ben Johnson, you waited. Why did you bring back Baalke to begin with? It's baffling to me. I mean, all this circles back around to Shad Khan. Now, am I going to make predictions? Yeah, I think Jacksonville wins 10 games next year. I do, and I'm making a call right now. I think Trevor Lawrence throws 30 touchdowns next year. He's not nearly done like people think or a bust. I mean, I think he's still a guy, and I think with the right offensive coach, in the same way that Baker was activated this year under Coen. I think you're going to see Lawrence activated under Coen. But if you're a Bucs fan, don't forget something. Baker had a really, really damn good year under Dave Canales, okay? So Baker was trending in a direction. All right, so I think you could bring a guy like Nick Caley or Alex Van Pelt or somebody like that in there, and Baker's going to be good next year. He is. I think he's a different quarterback. And there's still ties to a philosophy, either Stefanski's or McVay's, that Baker's going to want to play in. You know? Now, the one thing, if I'm a Bucs fan, I do get concerned with is the running game finally got fixed. Now, how much of that is Bucky Irving? I don't know. How much of it was Liam Coen? I don't know. But their running game had not been good until last year. So, anyway, tell me what you think. Are you mad as hell at Coen? Do you think this is going to work? If I'm a Jags fan, I got a twofer. I got rid of Trent Baalke finally. You know, ding dong, the bitch is dead. And you got your coach, Liam Coen. If you're the Raiders, my God, hire Pete Carroll, I guess, at this point. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's what I would do. Just hire Pete Carroll and give him a 6-year contract. Let him coach till he's 80. Good luck. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.